Panfish Manfish here today. I'm going to be showing you guys some different tackle you can use to catch those spin and keep panfish. Hope you like it. So, the best baits to use for panfish are probably night live bait. Live baits such as night crawlers, crickets, and small minnows. Small minnows, I prefer to set it and nose hook it as so. Let me just show you guys how to nose hook it. I don't have a minnow right now, so I'm just showing you guys how I nose hook my minnows with the soft plastic. What I do basically is simple. Take it, just get this one, it's better to see. It's darker. What you do is you take your minnow. This is not a minnow, I know that. Take your minnow and push it right through the bottom lip and through the top lip. And there you go. You want to use a long shaft hook to do this because it's easier to get out the fish's mouth, and they can put it in their mouth easier. So you can see this is a fairly small hook. They sell smaller hooks. You can use small treble hooks. They sell treble hooks about the size of this on this bitty minnow crankbait. Let me see. Oh, here it is. This one right here. It also works very good for panfish because it's offset or off. I'm sorry, guys. It's offset. Pretty much not like a bass hook, a bass fishing hook, or an offset worm hook, white cat worm hook, but it's offset, as you can see, like a large catfish hook. Thing about these hooks are they're hard to get out the fish's mouth. You take the pliers and put it in there, and it's ripping the fish's mouth up and everything. So I prefer to use a long shaft hook. Second, and probably the most popular thing to use for bluegills and other panfish on the market and that are being used by fishermen are tubes. Tubes are these right here. These are called tubes. They have them set two ways with a weighted hook. This is a weighted hook. Let me just take it off and show you how this little hook looks. Let me just take you off real quick. There you go. This is a 1/16 ounce right here. Like that. What you do is you take it and you put it through the body of the tube. So through the body, like to bend it over, bend it up and stuff all over. You know what I'm saying? Bend it a little bit and wait till it reaches its farthest point, and then you want to take it and push it, throw that the tip so that the eye comes out of the hook, and then you just out of the tube. Then you just tie your line on. You fish it weightless if you're fishing shallow, or you could take it and you could throw one small split shot on there. 1 or 2 small split shots, depending on how deep you're fishing and how shallow you're fishing. Next thing that is most popular are small grubs and other soft plastics. Let me just go over all my soft plastics that I use. Panfish assassins are for bigger bluegill, as in 1 to 2 pound bluegill. Crappie jigs, as these work good for bluegill or panfish. Very, very, very small grubs. This may look like a small grub, but wait till I show you the actual size, full size grub. This is a normal size grub. This is this grub. You see the difference? What a big difference. Right like that. Take these and you just put these on that very small hook, that really small offset hook that I showed you. Just put it on there, and there it is. And you just take these and you swim it slow, or you can jig it. I prefer to swim it slow under like weed beds and milfoil or milfoil. Right there, and I don't push it all the way to the back of the bait because I'm fishing for bigger bluegill, and they'll take their mouth and they'll open it up and they'll put that whole hook, everything and all in their mouth. As soon as you feel it tug, you wait for about 2 seconds, then you set your hook and you're set. Reel them in. Next thing you can use are Berkeley atomic tubes. These are pre-scented, prepared tubes that have scents in them. The thing about these is they're pretty thick and they don't have that much action on the tails as they would the cheaper ones that I buy. These also have scents put in them, and they're only 99 cents at Academy Sports and Outdoors. There's lots of action on these compared to that right there. but even when it gets in the water, it still looks like this, pretty much. And another downside about these are when they cut or when they get it and they're cutting the tube, it doesn't cut all the way. They're still all stuck together like that, as you can see. Other thing you can use are one of my favorites to use and one of the most fun that I like to fish in on like fallen branches. I just cast it right beside it and reel it in fast and reel it in slow, and sometimes I jerk it. There's no need to, but sometimes you can just jerk it, let it set, and reel it slow again. That's one way you can do it. But the best overall, there's two that you can use. There's the Matsuo Nano crankbait, which I do not have right now. I gotta go buy a new one. I lost mine in some vegetation out of the pond. But the Bitsy Minnow crankbait by Strike King, best crankbait on the market right now. Well, Panfish crankbait. It's mainly a crappie crankbait, but it works good for large bluegills too. So guys, that's pretty much it on all the things you can use for panfish, other than things like spinners, which I prefer to fish for, honestly, catfish for these, because they're fun lures to fish for catfish, because catfish like that spinning thing. If you look on YouTube and go to Uncle Steve, or Uncle Adam and Helena, or Helen U, I don't understand, I don't know how to say his username right, but you can see he gets hits off beetle spin, so do I, and I've seen other people catch catfish off of spinning baits. But today we're talking about panfish. Catfish, that's another day. But they're also used for panfish like road runners. Got your 1/16 ounce road runners. Got your 1/8 ounce road runners. And they sell larger road runners also for saltwater. But like I said, guys, that's pretty much it for what you can use for panfish that I know of and that I use. Like I said, the best thing to use is go old school. Get some night crawlers, wake up early in the morning, cast in those shallow areas right by those vegetation. Cast and take a bobber, cast it over some milfoil, and you're good. You're set. I haven't heard of anybody fishing top water for panfish, but actually I have, but it was hard to believe fishing top water for panfish, unless you're taking it and you're filling your night crawlers with air. Pretty much, that's the only way that I know of. Filling your night crawlers with air, casting it weightless. That's the only way I know that you can do that. But yeah, guys, like I said, that's pretty much the only thing that I know of you can use for panfish. They do sell pretty small worms. This is just a cut trick worm to use for artificial. But like I said, go old school, guys. It'll come out in the end very well for you. That's pretty much it for my video today, guys. So subscribe, comment, like, do all the good stuff. You know the drill. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace.